Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. So this is the Yamaha official tester endurance race. It's the last objective, or last part of the career mode for the Yamaha test rider, rocking the Frankie Morbidelli helmet. And this is Suzuka, of course, the absolutely legendary track. And Suzuka, oh my goodness, why do all the riders keep crashing? I just did an endurance race just a few days ago, actually. I think it's the very same track with the very same bike, which is the Yamaha YZF-R1M E1M. I might have just completely butchered that. I think you know which bike I mean. I just did the video on it the other day on the Nordschleife, exact same bike. Been trying to build my affinity with the Yamaha, which is officially now a maximum level of 5. As we're going to go up in the inside arena. Oh no, not quite. And I must say, I love Suzuka. I think it's a fantastic track. It's quite long. It's a pretty lengthy track, and it has a few moments which can catch you out on the sense of crashing. But I had a great race here. It was very interesting. It was more interesting than my usual style of races. I decided to go rather slower, opposed to just trying to batter my way through and get to the front. So I thought I'd take it easy and slowly pick off the riders one by one. A little bit more realism, and just to take it slowly, you know, as we make a move up on the inside of the Japanese rider. Beautifully executed. Anna Ross ahead of us now, the Canadian, and Phoenix Trujillo, the American. So this next corner that's coming up, and actually I want to mention something while I remember now. I can't remember who it was, but someone made a comment in one of my YouTube videos that said, the AI does not tuck in. And what the hell is that bike? Did you see that? That bike just went to heaven. I have no idea what happened there. But getting back to my point, someone said that he doesn't feel like the AI actually tuck in on the straights. And you know what? He's absolutely right. I don't think they do. And I haven't encountered this problem before, but at least I've never noticed. But in this race I found that I was so much quicker, just even on the straights. And this corner, why does everyone have to keep crashing in this corner? We went from 6th to 3rd, just because the 3 crashed in that corner. It's quite frustrating because I planned to overtake every single one of these riders in the best, cleanest way possible. You know, without forcing a move, just literally going for it and getting up on the inside, but that's been ruined already. There's only 2 riders ahead of me. It's Phoenix Trujillo and Seiryo Aki, the American and Japanese riders respectively. So I guess it's going to be one of those races again where I just dash out to the front. But, well, unless we still need to get past the 2 riders ahead, of course. As we now line up Phoenix Trujillo, we're not going to be close enough for a move. Just gently back off. I mean, he knows we're there. He knows we're lining him up and about to make a move. But this is the part I think you'll see the difference in the speed on the straight. Now we're on pretty much the same bikes, but I'm actually not even full throttle there. I keep coming off it because I don't want to just overtake really easily. And I gotta say, it kind of ruins the experience a little bit. Like, this Ride 4 is just not challenging enough. I've taken to stop upgrading bikes just so it's harder for me. It's just too easy, and you know, 120% difficulty is just not enough. I would really like some sort of change in the sense of, I mean, look at the speed difference. It's silly at this point. But into turn 1, beautiful part of the track, dubbed first corner because of course it's the first corner, and our Japanese rider ahead crashes, so I'm thinking, oh, and the other guy behind crashed, so I'm thinking, well, maybe I should wait. I'll take it easy. And I was kind of annoyed at this point because I was really gearing up for a good race. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. It was the last race I was doing before night. Well, before I went to bed. And I was just a little bit disappointed because I really wanted a nice humdinger of a race, a real shindig. But it never came to fruition. Or at least it didn't seem like it at the minute, so I thought, well, I might as well start pushing. Get some fast lap. And I crashed myself. So I was actually kind of pleased that I crashed there, because I thought, well, at least now I can get through them all again. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing that we crashed there. Of course, it's still a bad thing to crash. I hate crashing. But I thought, why not give them a chance? And to be honest with you, it just caught me out. I totally forgot in that corner that you have to be a bit more delicate. As we then cut the corner. It's a tough corner that to get right, especially when you think you've got the speed and you've got the angle. And then when you flick it left, you actually realise you're going straight over the gravel. So that dreaded corner is going to come up in a moment. If you have ever done any time trial on this track and you approach this corner, it is bloody annoying. Because there's something massively wrong with this corner where no matter what speed you tend to brake at, unless you're going really slow, you just crash in this corner, and I don't know why. It's a little bit off camera, I guess, but I mean, look at the speed difference and the collision there with Serio Aki. The guy who crashed out just moments ago is now fighting for the podium. As I make a lunge here to go up in front of the Canadian, I did not realise he'd be pitting. So I think my suggestion to Milestone would be is to have the rider dangle his leg out or something, or just make it aware that he's going into the pit. Because at that point, I've made that move quite a lot of times in the past, and yet I was not expecting a would-be pitter to attempt to block my path, or vice versa. I guess I was blocking his. So we now have the South African ahead, Danny Boer. And now it's time to chase him down. I was pretty gentle in this race, to be honest, as Danny Boer then makes a mistake. Was lift off temporarily, but I do like the overtaking manoeuvre into turn 8. We're not going to be close enough here. Oh my goodness, he blocked me. Oh my. Like, he's going wide to defend the line, and then he goes into the middle of the track. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong at that one, but I actually forgot that happened, to be honest with you. But I'm not editing it out, I'll leave it in. I am human after all. So Danny's doing my editing. Get out of the way, sunshine. So I'm going to go round the outside here of Mr. Boer. Could be Mrs. Boer, we never did find out. There's Rina Ono. Could we pass Ono? Remember Hiroki Ono? He used to be in Moto3. Wonder if any relation. Not quite. We thought about the move, but we didn't quite make it. Fabio Vassallo ahead. And the Italian. I think we're going to accelerate down here and just blitz past them again. What I tend to do actually a lot is I don't fully throttle on straights anymore. Simply because the fact that, well, you just go past them too quick. And it's frustrating. I mean, oh my goodness. Look how easy you can get past them all. It's 120% difficulty should not be this way. Extreme should be only for the seasoned, pro'd veterans. You know, the real challenges of Ride 4. It doesn't seem it's that difficult, 120%, and it never is. MotoGP 20 sometimes gives you a run for its money, providing you don't qualify well, but this one, I don't know, I think the riders are a bit too lenient. Like, you can make a little lunge up on the inside, and they'll just totally pick up. They'll pick up and just go straight off the track and just leave you to it. And it's frustrating, it really is. I want a good battle. And playing online is sometimes not an option because of the way the connection is. I mean, Milestone servers aren't the best. That's no secret. And at the same time, obviously you don't know who you're going to get. Some people get very frustrated when you're going through the battle. Well, you know, like with my friend Fuchs and Hitman when I played. And even the Spanish rider Quimoncelli, I think his name was. We had a great battle. We exchanged positions. We just battled all the way through. And it was great. It was good fun. Nobody was unhappy. And nobody was too elated or too down. It was good. As we go around the outside. I mean, why? Why did she have to dump the bike there? I'm going around the outside. You can see that I'm going to make it. Just sit up. That's it. So this ride was just basically me seeing everyone crash, and it was kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Now, I don't know whether it's Suzuka that's a problem, or if it's still the AI. I know the AI is not great, never has been, I don't think it will be. But Suzuka AI, it's not great, let me tell you. I think I was getting quite a little bit, I was just disappointed in this race, to be honest with you, because I absolutely love Ride 4, and I just want a good battle. I just want a battle that's on my level, that's going to push me hardest that I can push, and just bring everything out of me, bring every single bit of passion, energy, and skill. But it just never happens on Ride 4. And again, another crash. Come on. Like, can someone just stay on the bike, please? So at this point, we are 16 seconds ahead, so why not bet? To be honest with you, I think we could probably survive the entire race if I put it onto Eco Power mode. But, it is what it is. Let me just go into the pits, put the soft option tyres on, build the fuel as long as possible. I'm planning on doing some more endurance races soon. I'm trying to get into the final league on the career mode. And I need about 10 more cups, I think it is. There's some career mode cups that only have like 3 challenges in, which is going to be a lot easier, so I'll probably do those ones. But with 6 minutes remaining, and we're down by 18 seconds, this could get rather interesting, you know. I may have misjudged this. I may have been asking for a challenge, and a challenge may have found me. Because if Phoenix Trujillo is on 42% and they change to eco mode as someone else crashes out in the Dunlop curve, they could survive this race to the end. And they wouldn't need to really lose much speed. They could probably just cut off maybe a second of their lap as we go for a bit of a lunge here. And it's that frustrating thing that I've made a lunge, but they had to run off. Why did they have to run off onto the gravel? I mean, come on. Fine. It's like they're inexperienced racers. That's what it feels like. But 17 seconds now. We're going to chase down the Brazilian. It's not impossible to chase down 16 seconds within 5 minutes, but I don't know. May have left this a bit too late. Perhaps I may have misjudged the AI here. But just look on this straight. I'm going to go full acceleration now. We're not messing about with the slowing down. But look at the time that's dropping. It's dropping by tenths just in that by accelerating. And I have no idea what the hell happened there. Absolutely no idea. What on earth happened then? Full speed. Braking pretty nicely into that corner, and bang, the bike projectiles into the air. I've run it wide now. Give me a second of penalty time. It's now challenge on. 4 minutes remaining in this Grand Prix, with 20 seconds from myself to the leader. It's time to work. It's time to concentrate, and it's time to absolutely go for it. 19 seconds. I think in a moment I'll do change to power. I can't remember what it's called. Performance, is it? Performance fuel mapping? I think it is. But as you can see, I'm already not smashing it, but I'm going for it at this point. You know, wheeling in each of the corners. It's now down to 15 seconds, but the time is a bit off. It's actually increasing, but then we're up by 3.5 tenths in the first sector. I was kind of annoyed that crash happened, because then I actually did believe at this point that it's not going to happen, is it? I'm going to run it a little bit wide here to earn myself another second of penalty time. Whoops. It's a very easy corner to get wrong, that one, I must say. I remember doing Suzuka on Gran Turismo Sport, and I think I used to make the same mistake there. 13 seconds gap. Up by almost 9 tenths of a second on this lap. We're going to try and avoid, and again we go over the grass. Really bad lap for penalty time in this one. At this point I had panicked, because as I mentioned it was like 4 AM in the morning. I'd kind of already shut off thinking I've basically won this one, and then all of a sudden I had to wake up and crack on. So now it's 12 seconds. Podium is 100% in reach, it's only 6 seconds back. And I don't know where the person in second places. But I'm going to brake early again because you can never trust this corner. The gap is 11 seconds still. Let's brake extremely late for turn 16. The Casio triangle, we get it right there. The man in third is pitted. Looks like the person in second is also pitted. So now it is down to 10 seconds to chase down Phoenix Trujillo, the American. He's on 11% fuel. Now I thought he can do this, to be honest with you now, he can. If he puts it in eco power mode and is very conservative with the throttle, he's got this. So it's down to me now to catch him up. 9 seconds, 9.5 seconds it's balancing on. Surely we can do this. The gap has gone back up to 10 seconds. We're pushing as hard as we can now. We're really in the zone. I've managed to wake up now. Rub the sleep from my eyes. Braking late for turn 8. A little bit out and wide there, but it's okay. Gap is now 5 seconds. We can do this. We are chasing him down rapidly. Front end screaming. It's glowing at this point. As we accelerate beautifully out of turn left. A little bit too much of a wheelie for my liking. We now flick it right, then left, and then back right again. Brilliant stuff. 3.5 seconds gap. We've got him. It's only 40 odd seconds remaining. We're going to get him. I'm sure we are. But then my biggest fear is the lap time is currently on 1 minute 30. The lap time usually is around 2 minute 5. If he could potentially hold on to the end of these 30 seconds and win the race, because the lap could change, but now his fuel's died. He ran out of fuel, and I'm aware of the time, so I thought, well, there's no point in me doing another lap. I'm so many miles ahead of the rest of them. Let me just cruise to the victory now. I might as well wait for the time to expire and then cross the line. 5 seconds remaining, and another victory for Dr. Ace. Let's have a wheelie to celebrate another victory. So guys, thank you very much for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I will leave you with a little video of the bike, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys, and ciao for now.